Hey, welcome everyone. Good morning and good afternoon. I'm Miss Chi from the International Students Office, Fudan University, and today I'm going to introduce a of our postgraduate program, and also we have invite the professors from the College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence, also the professor from the College of Intelligent Robotics and Advanced Manufacturing, and also the College of Biomedical Engineering. So I'm going to share the slides first. So if you have any question, you can leave it on the chat box, and my colleague will help to answer the question. Well, hope you can see the screen. So I know there are a lot of reasons for students choosing studying Shanghai, and also that's why to bring you guys here. As you can see from the slides, we have not only the beautiful a landscape, the ancient buildings, and also a rich history that we have. But more importantly, we're now knowing at one of the more advanced a country in the world. We now China is actually a cash-free a country that you don't have to bring cash to buy goods and services. They just bring your phone and you can use 支付宝 and which is also known as Alipay. And WeChat for like majority of issues like paying for the goods and services or borrowing a charge bank. And also you can use it, the mini program to grab the taxi. Speaking of taxi, one thing that I have to mention it here is that can you see the picture down below, the white vehicle? Oh, well, this is actually a driver-free taxi. You don't have to, there's actually no a driver in the car and you're the only passenger in the car. So it's really advanced and it's already applied for so many cities. And we have lots of cities. For those of you who may not familiar with the Shanghai, who may really familiar with Peking. So why you choosing Shanghai instead? Actually, I would consider Shanghai is like a window of China that is more like connecting the domestic resources together with the international resources. And it's getting really convenient for international not only students but also investments. Also, it's a great place um, for lots of international businesses to put their headquarters in this city. For example, the Tesla, and they have set a super manufacturer right in Pudong district, which is really close to the Disneyland. Speaking of the Disneyland, we're also holding the only Legoland and Disneyland in China mainland. Well, if you are also looking for the opportunities from the domestic businesses like Bilibili or Douyin, which is the TikTok, and if you're also interested in buying something on Taobao, you must know Alibaba Group, and these are all the businesses located in Shanghai. So it's not really not only convenient for students of studying here, but also for personal development. Shanghai is also considered as one of the safest city in the world. And if you're really considering the safety issue regarding studying abroad, I believe Shanghai is a great choice. So I'm going to introduce a little bit about our university and then the postgraduate program. And also how would you apply like the application procedure? And lastly, the campus life. Well, first about our university. Fudan University has established on 1905, and this year is our 120 years anniversary. And we're also the first higher institution that's founded by a Chinese scholar. By this years of evolution, now we have five major disciplines, 39 schools and departments, 17 affiliated hospitals. So to those of you who are interested in the medical or medical related a major, you have to study or work at these hospitals. So to those of you who are really concerned about the medical major, the medical related major are only offering Chinese taught on the postgraduate level, which is for the master and PhD on medical or medicine related major, they are all Chinese taught. Because for our affiliated hospitals, this 5 to 6 of them are the top hospital in China, and you have to study and practice in these hospitals. If you don't know how to speak Chinese, it's hard for you to communicate with the patients. And we have more than 15,000 undergraduate students, more than 36,000 postgraduate students. And for the international students, we have so far a 50,000 international graduates already. And currently, we're holding more than 4,000 international students this year, including the language program, exchange program, short-term program, summer session, and etc. We are also the first a batch of university, one of the first batch of university of adopting the international students starting from 1952. So it's also a very advanced a framework in the Chinese universities. So for our a disciplines, we're really a professional on certain a like I would say we're like the global leader on academic excellence. We have 21 disciplines ranking the top 1% in the world, and 10 disciplines ranking the top one of 1,000 in the world, or one a the 0.1%. For example, the chemistry, engineering science, biology and biochemistry, material science, clinical medicine, pharmacy and toxicology, etc. If you are interested in those any of the majors, you are more than welcome to apply for our programs, and more than welcome to pursue your study even further on like no on master and PhD level. For the publications, we're also having a lot of publications on our students and staff. As you can see from the picture, that they are all the top journals like the Cell, Nature, and Science. It's really important that I talk about the ranking. We ranked the 30th on the 2026 QS ranking, and it's a really great breakthrough compared with the last year. And also, we have ranked the 36th on 2026 Times Higher Education ranking in the world. They are both number 3 in China and number 1 in Shanghai for our university's ranking. For 2026 QS Asia ranking, we ranked number 5 in Asia and also number 2 in China mainland. Actually, it's not only about the performance of our university, but also our graduates. We ranked the 33rd on QS 2025 Graduates Employability Ranking. That proves our graduates are not only welcomed in China, but also recognized globally. We're also really active on the global engagement. We have already signed the contract with more than 400 universities and institutions among more than 50 countries and regions. As you can see from the left part, for Harvard University, Yale University, or the universities like LSE or University of Cambridge, those universities are we have the partnership with them for a really long period. And also, for the Fudan Overseas Center, we have 4 among the road from UC to Auckland. Well, to all the international students, you have the chance to apply for the study exchange or study abroad opportunities based on the major you choose. Well, for another part is that we're not only the major initiative of Forum that I'm not putting in here, we're also the founding member of a famous organization in the world. And also we have a lot of global visitors or famous people to come over to visit us. And last month, the president of Iceland had just visited us. So if you have studied in Fudan, it's a great chance for you of meeting the top leaders in the world or the famous people. We have four beautiful campuses that I have to mention. It's all located in Shanghai. And for the first two pictures show the Handan campus, which is also known as the main campus. And the second and third picture, third and last picture showed the Jiangwan campus, which is this is the campus for the School of like engineering or science related majors and schools, and also actually law school has also located in Jiangwan campus. It's not far from the main campus and it's adopt the European style architecture. So it's really beautiful there. And even for the students in Handan campus, and they usually spend their weekend on feeding the Sivan on a Jiangwan campus. And for Fenglin campus, it's located on Xujiahui and is in the center of Shanghai. We have combined the Shanghai Medical College on 2000, so it's really long history. And now it's a Fudan University Fenglin campus, also known as the Shanghai Medical College. Well, it's all surrounded by the hospital, so it's really convenient for the students of getting a internships or study on the hospitals. And last two pictures show the Zhangjiang campus. The Zhangjiang campus is not far from. It's a bit distance, but it's not far from here. It's really close to Disneyland. It's in Pudong district. Well, it's new constructed and is a program that we have worked with the Shanghai government for a certain research. For example, the ICAI development or the brain science research. So if you're considering the distance, don't worry, we offer the free shuttle bus to all the students and staff to transfer between the campuses. And let's get into the main part, the postgraduate program. We have more than 130 master programs, including a 38 English taught and more than 90 a PhD program, including 15 English taught. If you're interested in a humanities and social sciences English taught master programs, it's a great chance for you to take a screenshot. And this is the humanities and social sciences major on English taught PhD. Well, this is the slides showing the science and engineering related major on English taught master program. And also the science and engineering on English taught PhD programs. So if you have you want to know more information on that, you can check our official website because the more detailed course list are listed on the official website. For the international students, we're also open the double degree master program to all of you to apply. As you can see, we have those programs that collaborate with those universities in some extent. Well, I know a lot of you care about the tuition fee or other fees. For Chinese taught postgraduate program, the master is around 22,000 RMB to 30,000 RMB. For the medical students, is getting a bit a more expensive. It's on 48,000 RMB per year. And for the PhD students, the cost is around 30,000 RMB per year to 37,000 RMB per year. And for the medical related, it's 54,000 RMB per year. And those tuition fees are only for the academic postgraduate degree programs. So if you are looking for the tuition fee of professional postgraduate degree programs, you can consult your department. And the contact information is on our official website and also listed on the chat box. For the English taught postgraduate program, it's around 50,000 RMB per year to 269.9 thousand per year. and these are RMB. And scholarship. So we have so many types of scholarships for all the international students, and here are a more detailed introduction on that. So for Chinese government scholarship, which is also known as the CSC scholarship, it's divided into two type. For the type A, you should consult the Chinese embassy in your country, or you can visit the csc.edu.cn for their official website. For the type B, you can apply through our application system, or if you have submit your self-support application, you can attach the application form on that. And for Shanghai government scholarship, it's really simple and is similar with the CSA scholarship type B. You can apply through our website. It's also that you have to attach your a application form on the self-support a student's application a procedure. For other scholarships, we're also offering the International Chinese Language Scholarship. It's also known as the Confucius Institution Scholarship. If you have more question on that, you can contact the Confucius at fudan.edu.cn for more detailed information. And lastly, it's the new one for this year. It's the Fudan International Students Scholarship. So for this scholarship is you don't have to apply. It will automatically award to the best candidates after the comprehensive adjustment. For the application procedure. Well, our application has divided into two phases. On the first phase, you can apply for the CSC Type B and also the Shanghai Government Scholarship. For CSC Type A, its application, a period, and also the related information, you should consult the Chinese embassy in your country. And the application phase 1 is from the 2025 October 13th to December the 12th. For the phase 2, it starts from the 2026 March 1st to March 31. And the application link is showed down below, and the application has already started on phase 1. So here are the basic language proficiency requirement on that. For Chinese taught programs, you should offer the HSK. If you are applying for the humanities and social sciences program, like the journalism or a economics or a finance, you should your HSK level should be no lower than HSK level 5, 240, or level 6, 180. So if you're applying for the science, engineering, and medical related major, your HSK level should be no lower than level 5, 210, or level 6, 180. And if you hold a bachelor degree on Chinese taught, you can waive that. But you have to come up with a certain certificates, including your transcript or admission notice or any information showed that is a Chinese taught. For English taught programs, now we only recognize TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, and PTE. And you can also waive the English taught English proficiency test if you are a native English speaker or you are holding a degree on English taught bachelor. For the application materials for a postgraduate programs, here are something mandatory, and they are first, valid passport, second, your diploma, third, your transcript, and English proficiency test, two, recommendation or reference letter, the proof of non-criminal record, statement of financial capacity or financial support. And in the application system, you should illustrate your education background, your family members, and your personal statement. For other materials, if you're applying for the scholarship, you should also provide the physical examination form. For the application procedure, it's really simple that once you have submit your application online and pay for the application fee, we'll start to issue your paper. And after we do a inter revision, we'll send your paper to schools and departments to do another round of revision. And you may be informed on an online interview if you have passed the revision. So you can wait for the information given by the schools and department. After the final revision, you will receive the pre-admission stage and also the final admission stage. Usually, the registration period take place on the late August or the early September. So based on the year calendar of our university. For the campus life, like what I have introduced, we have four like eh? I think I'm getting something like a technical issue, so have to stop sharing and try it again. Um, Okay. As I have introduced that we have four beautiful campuses. So, but for this part, mainly focus on the Handan campus because in Handan campus there are a lot of greens and grass, a lot of gardens, and you can hang out with your friends and spend the leisure time over there. And we have new a place called Guanghua Li. It's actually a really close to the metro station, and we have invited a lot of a small shops to set their booth here or open the little store here. And here you can even buy something like the milk tea, like chaji or mixue, and also something like gelato, the bakery, the bread, the little cake, and even we have something like tanghulu. So it's really popular on this area. And also in the university, you will find a lot of a self-study space. No matter it's in the teaching building or in canteen or even in the library, or even in the cafeteria. There are a lot of great places for you to take the self-study. One thing is really important that we also have something called the university calendar. It's also called the culture calendar. It's that a book of time list illustrate the activities or the lectures are going to hold in the coming future, and you can participate any activities if you are interested in that. Lastly, we have lots of cats in our campus, and even we have a students association, especially for those cats. They really take a great care of those little things. So if you are really into cats, you can just pet them after the study or in your leisure time. And we also offer the international student dorm for all the international students to apply, but it's not guaranteed. You have to apply in a given application period. We have the single room, double room, and in suite. So based on the room type different, the price is also different. It's around 2 to 3,000 RMB per month. And every single room has equipped with the individual bathroom, air conditions, the balcony, and for the common area, we're also set a lot of like the common kitchen, laundry room, and also a study space. And for other study spaces, like as you can see from those pictures, we do use a really advanced equipment on our teaching building. Not only the classrooms, but also the libraries. One day I have do my info session on a fourth teaching building, which is new painted a teaching building. And I was like speaking in front of the stage, and even I'm not holding the microphone, the students from the very back can hear my voice. So if they put a really a loudspeaker above my head, so it's really advanced. Not only for the teachers who's doing the teaching over there, but also the students who are study something. It's really comfortable to take to spend their class there. For other parts regarding the labs and equipment, it's really advanced as well. For the second picture, and I know that lots of students are curious, what is this? This is actually the clinical practice for the students on medical related major. And the third picture is showed the AR and VR lab. Last picture is showed the new media center for School of Journalism. And for the food, is you will have lots of choices if you have studied or live at Fudan. Not only the domestic cuisine, but also the foreign cuisines like the burger, pizza, or the chips. And even we have a Korean food or the Japanese food on the choice. So for the Chinese food, you will we even have the Peking duck on the North Canteen. So it's really you will have lots of chances on the canteen. And to consider students with different religions and background, we're also having the halal restaurant in every single of our campuses. And to those coffee lovers, we also have the cafeteria for for different students and staff, and it's also a great place for you to take a self-study. We have hundreds of students associations, and 12 of them are officially recognized. And you may also organize your own students associations at our university, or you can join your nation's students association. For example, the FTA Fudan Thai Association or the Indonesian Students Association, etc. So apart from the activities holding by the students associations, there are also activities holding on the university level. For example, we have invited the Nobel Prize winner to deliver a lecture on the students or introducing their books. And also the DIY activities like the mooncake DIY or Zongzi DIY on the specific festivals. Well, it's also a great chance for students if they have studied in Fudan because you will have lots of traveling opportunities. And this year they bring the students to Zhejiang, Suzhou area. It's really close to Shanghai, but it's totally different views. And last, in the picture in the bottom showed the culture festival. Is that for the students from different country can set their own booth and share with other students of your culture and your traditional food and traditional clothes. And it's a really great chance of getting information exchange or making with new friends from different countries and different cultures. And lastly is the Dragon Boat a match. The picture show the Dragon Boat match. We run the second place this year, so it's a really great a improvement. For the student support, please make sure sorry, we'll make sure that we take a great care of the students. So for the psychological health center is designed for the students if you have any difficulties on your no matter it's life or mentally or anything you need help or if you're feeling the homesick. We know it's really tough for students travel all the way to Shanghai to take your study in a different country, and it's actually like what the students have mentioned on the video is more like flipping the unknown. So we do have the psychological health center and also center for student learning and development for those students who have any difficulties on your study, especially in China, studying mathematics is really challenging, and we have a certain support on Center for Students Learning and Development. And for the Career Development Center, it's actually designed for students who wants to find a job, not only in China, but also other places. This April, we hold one of the largest job fair for all the international students. Even the students from the very north and very south city, they fly all the way to Shanghai to participate those job fair, especially for the international students. And we invite a lot of famous businesses to recruit those international students only. For example, the Meituan and Xiaomi, even the company made in chewing gum in Mars. And also, we have a lot of a job fair info session or job information session given by the a company. And this week we just finished a offline info session given by Oppo, which is a smartphone company on recruiting international students. And lastly, if you want to open your own business, our school will, our university will also offer a certain practice or opportunities, even some a resources on School of Innovation and Entrepreneurship Center. One more thing that I want to share is that our location, take an example of our Handan campus. It's really convenient. We're surrounded by four a metro station. For the metro station of Fudan University, it's definitely on the list. It's a line 18. You can travel all the way to here by the metro, line 18. And for the gate one, it is connected within the campus. You don't even have to get all the way to here. If you have exit from the gate one, you already in our campuses. Well, we're also having the Guoquan Road. Guoquan Road is actually for the for you to change or transfer from line 10 to line 18 or line 18 to line 10, whatever. And also Wujiaochang Square and Jiangwan Stadium. These are the two metro stations located on a line 10, and it's just few minutes walking distance. Something beyond that, we're also surrounded by the top firms like the Dongfang Shopping. It's one of the sub-channel under the Shanghai television channel. And also the TikTok, in Chinese is Douyin, and the Bilibili. Those are also having their companies in Yangpu district, where is we have located. And since we have introduced Wujiaochang Square and the Daxue Road, which is also known as the the University Road, is really close to here and is all surrounded by five malls. So it's really convenient if you have lived somewhere nearby. And as you can see, for the beautiful shops and sceneries, you will have lots of a wonderful time spent with your friends here. And I think that's all for my part. Please make sure that you have followed us on this a social media platforms. Now we have a six social media platforms already. We have the WeChat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and also Xiaohongshu accounts. If you have any question, you are also more than welcome to email us or call us on this 2258 number. And let's do a like 5 minutes info Q&A session, and then I'll pass my words to the College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence. So if you have any question, you can raise up your hand and also unmute yourself, and then we'll answer your question. Anyone? Or you can put your question on the chat box, and my colleague will answer it one by one. Oh, you can raise up your hand and then I can unmute you. Okay,
Yeah, hi. I have one quick question. So the
sure.
question is regarding the age limit. I mean, I just put a question like what's the age limit for masters and PhD? So I got a
Okay.
confusing replies. Like one reply says like there is no age limit, and second reply says like it's 35 and 40 years of age. 35 for
So first,
masters.
if you're applying for our university, there are
Yeah.
no age limit on our application. You can apply in any age, no matter it's 20, 30s, 40s, whatever. But if you're applying for the government scholarship, which is also known as the CSE scholarship, there will be a age limit on your application.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
And I
Mhm.
can change my, I mean, I have done masters, sorry, bachelor's in a different domain. And can I do masters in a different, I mean, tech specialization? That is possible, right? Uh,
Well, first contact with the department and schools, and the contact information is on the chat box already. Well,
okay.
I consult them. Maybe some of the a requirements are a on a certain research, and maybe some of the major they'll take the students like in different disciplinary studies.
Okay. And one last quick question. I think I have asked this in the chat, but they didn't got response. You
Mm-hmm.
mentioned something about the medical test. Like, what are the medical fitness like tests required? Uh,
The
I'm
physical examination?
Yeah, physical examination, something I think like medical examination is also part of the application process. Somewhere it's
Yes, if
mentioned.
you are
Okay.
going to apply for the scholarship, this one is mandatory. It should be involved in your application form, and uh and make sure you fill it. Make sure you fill.
Please check in our chat box. We just shared the link to download the physical examination form from our website,
Okay.
okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Shishe, shishe.
Okay. And one last question. Hello.
Hello there. Good evening. I
Good
have
evening.
just a question that my major, are you going to online your artificial intelligence representative after you?
Yes, the next session is for their part.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Then I will ask to them
Okay.
because I have a
Okay.
question about the major change. I have done mechanical engineering,
You
like
can
in
ask them
robotics, and
later
I want
on.
to change.
Understand, you can
Okay,
ask them later on. So I'll
oh,
quickly have a little bit of my part, and then let's welcome Professor Ye Guangnan from the College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence, and also our students will do a his sharing online.
I'm not on the screen.
Yes, but I want to put it in. Okay.
Already on the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So hi everyone. My name is Guangnan Ye. Right now, I'm the professor from College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence, Fudan University. I'm also the assistant dean of the college, basically in charge of the international students entrance. And first of all, we welcome all of you to apply for the College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence. You know that for this major right now is quite popular, and I think everyone want to know something about artificial intelligence, computer science, large language model, etc., etc. So let me spend like 20 or 30 minutes to share with you what's going on in our college. So first of all, let me give you a brief introduction of the development history of our college back to the 1956. actually the very first electronic analog computer in China, which is called Fudan 601. Electronic computer was successfully developed here in Fudan, and you can see that there's already some news in the top medias in China that release such development, and basically all the professors, researchers coming from during that years, the College of Physics developed that computer. We haven't really start our computer science department yet. It's so early age. And in the age of 2008, the School of Computer Science and Technology was established, and that is really a new era of the whole department. The department from the department to a school, basically, the scales is enlarged from a small department to an entire school, which contains a lot of different faculties and also a lot of students here in computer science and technology. And in the year of 2020, our school relocated in the new campus. I think previously we already introduced several campuses, and right now the most updated campus, the new campus, is called the Jiangwan campus. And our school relocated into the brand new campus. And here, this picture shows the brand new buildings that we are using, and this building is a huge building which contains a lot of professors, as well as students, undergraduate students and graduate students, as well as a lot of facilities, supercomputers, etc., etc. You could see the top three pictures. The very first one is the ground floor in our entire school, and the third one, the third one is basically the cluster centers of our department, which could contain more than thousands of computers racks in this room. And you know that this year is really a revolutionary year of the whole school, that we basically declare our new names, which is called the College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence, previously replaced by the Computer Science and Technology. We added the name of artificial intelligence to embrace the new era of artificial intelligence. So basically, the new college, which combines all 6 different schools together, which the core department, the core school is from computer science and technology. We also together assembled the other 5 different top research institute, for example, FinTech Institute of Fudan University, and AIA and Application Institute and Data Science Institute, etc., etc., so that the entire College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence is the largest college right now within Fudan University, and also contains the largest population of the students, either the undergraduate and the graduate. And we basically, by the discipline introduction, there are 2 lines of the disciplines. We have the what's so-called computer science and technology first level discipline, which the major is related to computer science and technology. Specifically, you could learn something related to artificial intelligence, big data, data science, intelligent software engineering and the system, HCI, internet, intelligence networks, intersection of computer theory, etc. And for the second line of the discipline, is also called the first level discipline, is related to cyberspace security, which is also very important majors or domains related to computer science. So in terms of the scientific research in the past 5 years, I would say there are a bunch of top tiers papers emerged or published by the faculties, professors, students from our college. You could see that if you're familiar with those top conferences, for example, IGCAI, KDD, ICD, those AAAI, etc., those are all the top conferences that publish in artificial intelligence related ones. And also we publish other papers in computer networks or database, etc. So we also won several top conference excellent paper award, paper, Chinese science or technical science high impact paper award, etc. And all those awards actually there are some really a part of the screenshot shared here on the right hand side. So we really have a steadily increasing research fundings. And here in this figure, in this chart, is you could see the statistic of scientific research fundings year by year, back from 2020 until last year. In the past 3 years, our research funding has existed more than 20 million for 3 consecutive years on average. That's really ranked very top in China, top universities. We also have several leading provincial and ministry level platforms. For example, we have network information security audit monitoring engineering research centers of the Ministry of Education. We also have several Shanghai key labs in different domains. And here basically show the brief view of our school's public platform for cloud computing and big data. You know that in these cloud computer rooms, it could contain more than 2,000 different computers, servers, capabilities in this capacities in this single room. Is really a huge one. And we also, with the help of professors from computer science college, we basically build up the largest computation resources here in Chinese universities, which is called the CFFF. And the exact physical machines is not located in here in Shanghai, but located in Inner Mongolia. Basically, that one is the largest, which could contain like thousands of GPUs and CPUs as well for students and professors to doing their research using those resources. So in terms of personnel trainings, in the past few years, the students we have here in our college really received various national science and technology competition awards and science technology innovation awards. Here I only show some partial list of the awards they have in the past few years. And in terms of, I guess you're quite interested in, or you're quite focused in the employment after your graduation from Fudan. I would say that the employment rate of graduates remains above 98%, and also the employment rate and salary of the graduates rank among the top of the entire schools. And you could see that right-hand side is some exemplar top-ranked companies that our student could go into. For example, IBM, Google, or Tencent, Alipay, UnionPay, Microsoft, Amazon. Some of them are really world well-known companies, and some of them are really top companies in China. For example, Baidu, Wangyi, NetBase, DJI, or something. So next, maybe I will introduce the main part of our programs. There are basically 2 types of programs. One type is called the program taught in Chinese. Basically, this is the master program, and there are multiple majors. And here are some application process that means basically you could send emails to a certain of our colleague. Certain name of our colleague, and if you want to find some research directions, just go to this link and find the faculties and their personnel homepage. and to choose your majors in terms of computer science and technology, as well as the cybersecurities or electric information, etc. So here, I think it's more suitable for most of the students, which is called a program taught in English. We have certain master programs which divided into two parts. So one is called artificial intelligence. The other is called computer technologies. And the applicant's requirements is that at least you hold a bachelor degrees and you have a certain GPA. There are some minimum requirement, etc. And but basically the final graduate students admission is totally depends on the interview faculties as well as the professors that you want to apply for. So there's some language requirement, for example, minimum of IELTS like a 60.5, 6.5 with each component at least 6.0 or better. There are some exemptions. For example, English-speaking countries may exempt from those requirements. For the application process, due tuitions and contact information, you could follow these informations. And basically, if it's an English program, master program, the tuition a bit high than the taught in Chinese program because the faculties or professors here is all English taught. So the tuition for Fudan is like 80,000 RMB total, and applicants can apply for a certain scholarship from the government. And the program length is a little different from to other university in Western country. We have like a 3 years length. So that basically after these trainings, the students could really have a solid backgrounds and the research skills in terms of either computer science or artificial intelligence. So here it basically give you a brief view of the main courses on top of the two directions. One is AI directions, the other is computer technology directions. And for example, here in the AI directions, there are some main courses. For example, here the very first column, we have what we call the degree course, which the students need to select at least two courses among those selected ones. For example, like NLP, computer vision, introduction of to computer artificial intelligence, etc. And there are also some professional elective courses. Students need at least to select like three courses among this list. And similarly, for computer technology directions, you could also select from those in the columns. So after that, we also have the PhD programs introduced here. One is taught in Chinese, but in Chinese programs, you at least have to have some degrees. For example, you have some examinations of the Chinese language examination. I would say that the certain requirement you may refer to our website. And here, the major for PhD programs divided into three parts. One is computer science and technology, which in the following several specific domains, you could all belongs to that computer science and technology, which you also earn a science degree. And the second one is called cybersecurity. You earn a science degree. And in a specific domain, you could look at this several subject or majors. And for the third one is that we call the electronic infos for the professional degrees. And also you have several specific majors here. So the last one is the program taught in English for the PhD programs. And we only have provided the AI directions, which you you will earn the professional degrees. And the applicants needs to hold at least a master degree in AI, computer science, or related area. The final admission, I would say that is totally depends on the interview faculties and as well as the faculties that you are willing to join. And the language requirement, there are also some IELTS requirement and exemption from English-speaking countries. So as well, the applicant's process also follow this web page, and here the tuition scholarship and startup period here in the PhD program is 4 years. And after 4 years, but before that, you should earn a master degree. So it's a bit longer than master programs previously that I introduced. And for certain contact information, you could refer this telephone call, WeChat, and fax or email, etc. So here is the artificial intelligence directions required major courses. Basically, there are two lines. One is called the degree major courses. Students need to select at least two courses from these columns. But you know that the requirements here for the PhD is quite similar to the master program students, because you know that the major work of the PhD students is basically doing research and create novel ideas and publish in top conferences. So that is not really a course-driven degree. It's basically a research-driven degree. So we don't really put more effort or put more stuff on those course studies. So that's basically all from my side. I think I will also give another 10 minutes to one of the graduate students from Italy, which is who is called Ma Hao. He could probably give you some sharings in the past of his experience. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Ye. And now let's invite Frederick Mahal from Italy, who is currently a master student at the College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence, to share his experience when he applied to Fudan and how he's doing at Fudan right now.
Hi, Mahal, over to you.
Hi, hello everyone. Okay, so I'm
Yes, we can hear you. You're good to go. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So hello everyone. My name is Federico, and I will share some of my experiences, tips, and also anything else. So as I said, my name is Federico, and my Chinese name is Mao Hao. And I believe if you want to come to China, you will have to have a Chinese name as well soon. So I am a master degree student here at Fudan, and my research is about computer vision and artificial intelligence. I'm living in Shanghai since 4 years, since I did my bachelor degree as well here in China. And lastly, I am a full CSC scholarship student. So let's now talk about my experience and tips that I could give you to come to Fudan. So first of all, I think the most important thing that you have to know, and many people don't know, is if you want to apply for a scholarship or for the school itself, you have to apply for two different applications. So one is on the school website, which is this one, the International Student Office website, and the other one is on the scholarship website. So for example, you can have the Chinese government scholarship or Shanghai scholarship and so on. Then my tips that I can give to you is that I found useful is that make sure to apply as soon as possible if you have everything ready. It can help to get the offer and as well the scholarship. And I'm sure that many of you may not come from English-speaking countries. So in order to have a smoother process for applying both the scholarship and the school, I suggest you to translate everything first to Chinese or to English so that no problem will be done later on. And I also put the link so that you can have easier, yeah. Then, since I'm a master student, master degree and bachelor degree are very important. I'm not sure if all of you are applying for master or bachelor, but something that is important to know is that master degree is more focused on your advisor than on the classes. What I mean is, while you're on the bachelor degree, you just go to class and you will talk to the advisor only for the thesis. But during the master degree, you have to have a good relationship with your advisor, since you will be spending all the day, not all the day, but at least a few times a week talking with them, following their research, and anything else. So my suggestion that I can give you is to try to do your research on who is a good advisor and prepare for the interview with them, and also try to pick an advisor that aligns well with your maybe interesting topics or maybe something that you're good at. For example, it can be AI, computer vision, it can be anything else. And one last tip that I would like to give you is that even if you apply for the only Chinese course, so my major is fully in English course, so everything is English. But sometimes you will still need to know a bit of Chinese. So maybe to talk with your advisor, to talk with classmates on anything else. So I suggest you to learn a bit of Chinese, both for the daily life and for the student environment. So another important thing is why Fudan. Many people ask me why did I go to Fudan or why you could choose Fudan. So when someone asks me this question, I have a story that I tell every time. So about 2 years ago, now I'm the first year of the master degree. So 2 years ago, it was the time to choose my future. So maybe find a work, find a job, keep going with the studies and anything else. And at that time, I was doing an internship in a company here in Shanghai. And many people were asking me, what are you going to do in the future? What is your plan? Are you going to study or are you going to work? And at that time, I was like, I would like to work, but I think studying is the right option. So maybe I will apply for some schools in Shanghai. And when they asked me which school do you want to apply, then I answered, I believe I will apply to the Shanghai Jiaotong because it's good for the mm, scientific research. But then when I told that to my colleague at that time, she instantly said, "No, come to Fudan. Fudan treats you like a person, not like a number." And that thing really made me believe that it's important to, I mean, Fudan is really good at scientific as well, but it treats you like a human. And in the everyday life, I think it's really important to be a part of a community, not just a place to study. So and I think Fudan is really good at doing that. Both the teacher, the student, the office, anyone is very welcoming and willing to help. And as well as there are so many international students in Fudan, so the environment is really great. And also, as I said, it feels more like a community, not just the school. And there are more than the academic research that is really great environment. The teachers explain really good. The advisor, if you can find a good one, is really nice. But the school also will held so many events. So there's going to be like an event, an experience for the culture to make you know some other people, Chinese and international and anything. So I believe this is a really good reason to come to Fudan. And also, one last thing that I found shocking, which I think is the most shocking thing that I found as soon as I come to Fudan. And I'm not sure about other school, but in Fudan, if you're a master student, at least in my major, you will have your own kind of laboratory or kind of office where you will spend most of your time. So since the master degree is not class oriented, but is more research, you have your own place, and the school provides you it may provide you the office. I'm not sure how it works for you, but the first day I was so excited to see, wow, I have an office and I have my team members are next to me and it feels so nice. And also the advisor sometimes, or the school itself, will mm, hold some events like this one in the second picture where we went to the conference and show the work of the teacher and anything. So more than just study is about the environment is great and the research is also great. People are nice. So I hope you will apply and come to Fudan soon. Okay, so if you have maybe any question, you can ask me as well. Maybe you can open your mic. So it's going to be, yeah, for a few minutes.
All right, thanks. Maha.
If you have any questions, please raise your hand in Zoom and we will unmute you and you can go ahead. Yeah. Sorry, we cannot hear you. Hello? Maybe we will need the next student first.
Hi everyone, this is Ikra here. I have a quick question for the professor and the student here. I just wanted to know if we could jump to PhD directly after our bachelor's. Like, if we have 16 years of education, could we apply to PhD directly instead of
No,
master's?
this is a bit different. So basically, the basic requirement for PhD program here is that at least you earn a master degree. And after that, you have to continue a 4 years PhD programs.
Okay, and one more thing. So I'm a biomedical engineer, and I'm currently doing my job as a junior AI engineer. So I wanted to know if you guys offer interdepartment research work, like if I could be a part of both AI engineering or biomedical engineering institute, so we could do a collaborative research on using AI in the medical field.
Yeah, I think this you could do that, but compare with the other applicants that majored in computer science, I think maybe you need to really highlight your strengths. We basically encourage that the interdiscipline collaborations, but at least if after you go to a PhD program or other programs, but without any computer science background or basic knowledge, it might be a bit tough for yourself.
I've done my final year project as we designed a knee exoskeleton, and we used gradient boosting, the machine learning
Yeah.
algorithm, to predict the knee angle using EMG signals. So basically, we integrated AI in the biomedical field, like in the medical field. So I
Yeah,
wanted
I
to do
know.
something like that. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I know about that. But as I mentioned, that at least you also need a broad knowledge, brief knowledge of all the areas in the artificial intelligence, but not only using a specific tool for a certain application or certain task.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
my
so
my degree has 25% of CS, like computer science. So there are certain subjects that I have covered. If
mhm,
I could
mhm,
reach you out and share my transcript, or you could tell me that if I'm
mhm.
eligible for this or not. Is that
Yeah, I
possible?
think that one should be not a problem. But the thing is that you do need to find a certain professors that has really interested on your background, and the final
Mhm.
decision totally depends on the professors or faculties from our
Okay, okay,
college.
gotcha. Thank you.
Hmm. Yeah, any other questions?
Yeah, hi, thank you very much for your explanation. I was just hearing the previous question that you answered, like it has answered like some of the things like that I was looking forward to. So one quick question, what was your experience regarding the labs, like the international labs, that are there in the campus? Yeah,
You mean sorry, would
the
you repeat?
research labs. I mean the research labs, like what was your experience in those research labs?
The 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 experience or
Yeah, experiments and the experience wise, like like for example, we are international students, like we will be what was your experience like regarding the labs that are
what
there
do you
in
mean by
Fudan University?
experience?
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
want
yeah.
to know more about the faculties or research directions, there are certain links that are shared in in the slides that you could look
Okay,
into it. And
okay,
but I would say that here in our research labs in our college, we all do top research, and we publish all those works into the top conferences or contract transactions or journals after our hard working. And this for sure we do top research here in the lab. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, got it. Yeah, thanks.
Hmm. Yeah. Any other questions?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Professor. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to speak with you guys. I have a quick question regarding a specific subject, or I mean, specific specialization. I want to need to know. Do you have any master degree? I mean, offering in digital marketing or social media marketing?
That one right now, no.
Sorry, this is the information session specifically for the College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence. And what you're
Is
talking
there
about, we think you
is there
better
anyone from
attend the session for the School of Journalism or School of Management. Okay? You may want to reach out to the School of Journalism of Fudan or School of Management regarding digital marketing, media marketing.
the thing is that from your specific website, I could not find anything. So that's why I'm asking you guys.
Okay, maybe you can email us later. We will type in our email address in the chat box.
Yeah, I think another option
Okay, thank
is
you.
that you could find some infos from the faculty's webpage. For example, you know that there are a lot of interdiscipline collaborations among different subjects or areas. For example, maybe some computer scientists, professors also interested in some media analytics or some other area. And if you find some certain infos from his or her website, maybe you could email her or him as well to fetch certain infos. Yeah.
Yeah,
But basically, yeah.
Professor, you're right. But the thing is that most of the Chinese professors, I mean Chinese universities websites are not available in I mean English, so most of them are not uh, reachable for us from out of China. That's why that's the problem.
What do you mean
That's
by
why I
not
was asking.
reachable? You could send emails to them, right? Probably they like
Yeah.
all the faculties all over the world, they are all very busy. Yeah, so send a certain questions, maybe they will not reply or something. Yeah. But like
Okay,
my
thank you so
colleague
much.
said that,
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
yeah,
Respect.
yeah.
Yes,
All
hi
right.
everyone.
Thank you so
This is
much
Yuan
for
John.
your time.
Sure. Okay, go ahead.
Hi everyone. This is Yuan John from Uganda. I attempt several times to apply to the University of Fudan, but I fail in several occasions technically, But my interest, I have a bachelor degree and would like to apply for MBA. What I would like to know exactly what are the requirements for MBA and if there are possibilities also like opportunities for MBA scholarship, and then would like to have more information about it. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, thank you for your question. So this is the info session for the College of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence. So for more information regarding MBA, my colleague will put the relevant link into the chat box. You can chat it. You can check it on the chat box, and you can come to us individually, like sending us email or call us. Let's have more a time for the students interested in the programs.
Okay, thank you. One thing, like person having this GMAT, which is not even possible for me to apply with. Can I apply with our GMAT?
So would you repeat that again?
Yeah, like sometimes other universities required GMAT to be
Oh,
considered
GMAT.
for MBA.
Okay, so
Yeah,
basically those GMAT all applied for MBA, but in this session we only consider computer science major. So maybe you should go
thank,
to the other session. Sorry.
thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, sir. Can I ask the question?
Sure.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. My question is that I have completed my master's in data science and machine learning from Liverpool John Moores, and before that, I have a business graduate degree. And there is a after completing my master's, I have taken 1 year diploma in artificial intelligence and cloud operation security. So I would like to know that am I eligible for applying for a PhD in Fudan for the computer vision and AI as a
Yeah, I
specialization?
think as long as you got a master degree, it's eligible to you to apply for the PhD program. But at least you do have to show yourself a good, brilliant resumes to the faculties that you are interested. I would say you have a better chance.
Yeah. Second thing, how can I approach to the suitable professor? Because when I go over your website, I have seen the list of the professors and a couple of session I've been attending with the last. So some of the students also saying professors are busy; they are not replying for everybody. So we have to approach to the administration team, something like that. They will going to connect us if it is suitable for them. In filtration process that we are eligible for further scholarship or admission, so they will connect with us, the trainer or the
Yes,
supervisor or the. So this I
I
would like
think
to just make a little clarification to get the link exactly to apply there all my required documents and everything. So I will connect with the same match.
yeah, I think you could probably the professional way is to send an email to the faculties and show yourself. And whether they will reply or whether they are busy or not, we cannot really control that procedure. But at least you do the application, yeah, through our admission webpage. That's it.
So it's the email I see now, SCS admission. I will send all my document on this one, and then the
Yes.
department will go to connect with me.
Yeah, we
Thank you,
will
sir.
basically do the matching. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Hello.
I think maybe we time's up. We will move to
Yeah.
our next mission. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Muthiur Rahman speaking from Pakistan. I have done my
So,
master's in mathematics earlier, 2 years ago. Now I am interested in doing a PhD in data science. May
mhm.
I eligible for to switch my degree from mathematics to data science?
Yeah, it's
I have
possible.
master's in
Yeah, it's
mathematics.
possible. Yeah, it's possible. You could do that and also do the application.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
and
So I think, sorry, I think time is up. We will move on to
okay.
our next session. Sorry. All right.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Ye Guangnan, for the wonderful sharing. And next session, we have invited Professor Wu Zuxuan from the College of International Robotics and Advanced Manufacturing, together with Professor Jin Yaping. Let's welcome Professor Wu Zuxuan, the Vice Dean from the College of International Robotics and Advanced Manufacturing.
All right. Hi everyone. It's a great honor to be here. And this is Zushuan. And let me give you a brief introduction about our college. So the college name is College of Intelligent Robotics and Advanced Manufacturing. The name is a bit long, and let me explain why it is named with this kind of two things that seems irrelevant, but they are inherently like linked very deeply. So let me start with a brief introduction about the college, and we have then I'll introduce the faculty members as well as the research. Finally, some information about student development. Our college is pretty new. The college is founded in around May. So as the name suggests, so the college is dedicated to advancing intelligent robots and manufacturing. So basically, you can think of we are trying to do smart manufacturing with intelligent robots. So we have strong like basic research from different institutions, and our goal is to build intelligent robots and advance smart factoring. So our college consists of 6 parts. We have the Institute of Trustworthy and Body AI, which aims to develop like strong brains for different robots. And we also have the Institute of Intelligent Robotics, whose goal is to build smart robots the quadruple dogs and like some humanoids, some different types of robots. We also have a department of aeronautics and astronautics, which, like as the name suggests, is kind of we have like top research related to like spacecrafts and space planes and designs and the mechanics behind it. And we also have the department of light and in illuminating engineering, which is the aim is to develop like smart lighting systems. We also have the International Institute of Intelligent Nanorobots and Nanosystems. Finally, we also have the Institute for Future Lighting, whose goal is to develop smart lighting that accommodates our daily needs. This is a brief overview of why robots and manufacturing is important. Basically, it is the frontier of different in research in many countries, and we all have different initiatives to advance intelligent robots and advanced manufacturing. So we have 3 majors, and as the name suggests, we have 3 core disciplines. So we have computer science and technology, and we also have electronics science and technology. Finally, we have aerospace science and technology. So the 3 degrees can be granted in our college. So this slide shows why we are trying to we have different backgrounds, and that's why we gather here. So to advance the intelligent robots and manufacturing. So we can imagine that the humanoids or like electric dogs and planes and planes and different lighting, like we have different lighting systems. They are all like agents, right? So the agentic AI is pretty hot right now. So we have different like bodies that can respond and that we can interact with our like daily needs, and that's how the agent thing that tries to bind all us together. So we also have the AI part, which is to empower that different bodies to be smart. So this is a multidisciplinary collaboration between within AI. We have future robotics, embodied AI, and natural language processing, and so on. So we also collaborate deeply with the other departments within our universities, like material science and automatic control and other things. So this is the overview of our goal as a whole. So we have different research platforms. We also have a national and provincial level like platforms that try to advance top-notch research. So our college also have partnerships with 17 leading enterprises like Unitree, and we have Intel, Oppo. And so we have this kind of platforms can be can be a good source for students to have internships and so to have industrial experiences. We have 150 staff and faculty members, and over 25% of faculty are national level distinguished talents. So this is the overview of the research. Let me briefly introduce the research directions. The first one is intelligent robots. We try to develop smart humanoids as the pictures and the slide the video shows. And we also have kind of the different robots that these are robots that try to manufacturing high speed trains. So this is to say that our college design frontier robots. So we also have embodied intelligence that try to empower these robots with more abilities that act as humans to perceive, to act, and to plan. So we have the multimodal large language models that have strong capabilities. And we also have grasping and control techniques that have won multiple championships in the world. So this is the direction of intelligent aerospace. We try to design the spacecraft and planes through generative AI. And we also have the different autonomous flying systems that collaborate. So we have the different aircrafts that collaborate with each other in automatic fashion. This is the direction for digital intelligent mechanics. This is try to study the mechanics and mechanism behind different robots like the spacecraft and the airplanes. And so this is more like trying to provide a theoretical foundation for the robots. So this is the slides. This is the research summary for intelligent optical electronics. So we are trying to design different lighting systems conditioned on the human needs. So as the picture shows here, the system has been used in the airplanes C919. Okay, so we also have micro nano manufacturing. This is basically try to develop smart and nano robots that can reside in that can finish tasks within our blood vessel, something like that. Okay, below I just talk about some research directions. So basically, we are trying to we have a strong theoretic foundation that can support robotics, embodied intelligence, and intelligent optoelectronics, as well as intelligent aerospace. So finally, we also wish our research can be used in real world. So we hope our systems can be used in manufacturing systems. Like in the future, basically, our goal is to develop robots that can manufacture robots. Okay. This is some results we see before. I just go over them very quickly. Okay. So finally, let me introduce the student development. So our goal is to foster multi-talented student with a solid foundation, broad scope, and they also have industrial experience that can be leveraged. So we also encourage collaboration between different disciplinaries. We hope we are fostering engineering scientists, inventors, engineers, industrial leaders as well. Okay, so the floor is Dr. Jing from Institute of Computational Mechanics and AI, and he will introduce our English PhD program.
Fine. Yes. Okay. Hello everyone. Here is Yabin Jin from Institute of Computational Mechanics and AI from Fudan University. Now, I want to briefly introduce our English PhD program. This English taught PhD program at our institute, the major is in aeronautical and astronautical science and technology, and the host institute is us, like computational mechanics and AI, which combining cutting-edge computational methods with artificial intelligence. And this PhD program has 4-year durations as usual, and for non-Chinese doctoral candidates pursuing international research careers. Here is our dean of the institute, Professor Timon Rabasuk. He mainly works in physical mechanics modeling and computational mechanics software development, and also integrated materials engineering and multi-scale methods, scientific AI and CAD/CAE integrations. And he has many honors and awards as listed in the left part, like a member of European Academy of Science and Arts, European Academy of Science, and so on. Our research activity mainly focus on integrating computational mechanics and artificial intelligence to establish a new calculating platform for multi-scale analysis theory, computational mechanics methods, inverse design, and intelligent health monitoring of smart materials and structures. So, for example, like the computational methods with isogeometric analysis, finite element methods, pins, optimizations, uncertainty analysis, and we applied it to engineering and material science. At the right side, for example, we have some detailed examples like machine learning, phase field, finite element methods. We can apply them to study 2D material composite materials, flux or electricity, metamaterial, and vehicles, and also the interdisciplinary collaboration within our college. So here is the physical space of our institute. We locate on the 7th floor of this D1 building, and the entire overview of the 7th floor is on the right side. We will have very international environment, and the daily language can be English, because we have this is very international institute. Half of the members will be international faculties, so it's very easy and pleasant for foreign applicants to study here. And the English taught core course for this program are these 6 courses. One is mechanical vibrations, has 3 credits. Data-driven fluid mechanics has 3 credits. Fundamentals of tensor analysis and differential geometry, 2 credits. Materials for high temperature applications in electronics packaging, 2 credits. Artificial structural materials, 2 credits. AI for mechanics, 2 credits. So this is 6 courses for students to learn mainly in the first year of the PhD program. And this program has 2 research fields. Research field 1 is artificial intelligence and engineering scientific computing. we have five key domains. They are physics-informed machine learning, advanced numerical methods, uncertainty quantification, multi-physics modeling, high-performance computing. Field 2 is intelligent materials and structures, and we have four key fields in this page. One is multi-scale modeling theory, then metamaterial design, and bio-inspired structures, and finally is failure and multi-physics analysis. And this is research environment and the training resources. For PhD program, firstly, your work or doctoral training will take place primarily within small research groups. And then we also encourage the collaboration with different groups in our institute, including like faculty, postdoctors, and also other PhD students in our institute. And the second is essential research skills. We it's a mandatory training program develop core competence, including literature review, experimental design, data analysis, scientific writing, and research ethics. And also we have other thematical doctoral school. We will invite different well-known experts to give lectures here, and also have a small group discussion and encourage the students to join and exchange with others. Also, we have professional development. This targeted training in transferable skills prepare you for successful careers in academia, industry, and beyond. As a PhD student here, we also have 1 semester experience for teaching assistant, which is responsible for grading student work, laboratory demonstrator, and the tutorial leader. And for graduation, we have publication requirements. Normally, we require, for example, 2 first author SCI indexed papers, and also considering the GCI impact factor, which the sum is greater than 5, and we have such 3 options. And here is personal effectiveness we expect to develop during your PhD program. One is self-management, then career planning, time management, motivation, and problem solving. So we expect you can independently have a successful career, no matter in academic or industry, after this PhD program training. And the detailed requirements is from this link in the university website. We expect the candidates hold a master degree in mechanics, computer science, applied mathematics, and also closely related field. And the process also can refer to the link from the university website. And here is the tuition fee, and the length is 4 years. So if you are interested, and you can feel free to contact us. Here is our institute email address at the bottom. So please feel free to contact us if you are interested. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Professor Jing, for sharing. And now we'll enter the Q&A session for any students who had interest on the College of Intelligent Robotics and Advanced Manufacturing.
Hello. Yeah, I have a quick question. Actually, Professor, you showed like couple of working prototypes designs. Were these developed as per the collaboration with the industries?
You mean
Uh,
with
I mean,
industry, with the college?
yeah, I saw in one of couple of slides you showed couple of designs, robotic designs and prototypes. So were these designs, prototypes developed by the Fudan University with collaboration with industries?
Um, Hi, thank you for the question. So, we have collaborations with some enterprises, but in order to go to those kind of enterprises for internships, you have to get your advisor's approval, and it would be great if the advisor has some collaborations with the existing enterprises already. So that would make things more like smoother. So
Okay,
so internship alone is not part of the requirement for the degree.
okay, perfect. That is good. And would it be possible to visit the robotics lab? Like, before the admission, would it be possible to have the tour of the robotics lab of the Fudan University? Like, if I'm there in Beijing, like sometime maybe soon or somewhere close nearby. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I'm done with the question. I mean, would it be possible to have the tour of the robotics lab in the Fudan University?
Sorry, no. We it's you can visit the labs after like enrollment.
Okay, so there is not like any guest tour or something like that. If we can, if we want to do it before admission, won't be possible. Okay. No. Okay. Maybe my last question.
Hello.
Just I.
Hello. I can help to answer the question.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm Professor Zhuang from the Institute of Computational Mechanics and AI. Also, thanks to Professor Wu Zuxuan for the introduction. We actually belong to the school that Professor Wu Zuxuan introduced. So our Institute of Computational Mechanics and AI also belongs to the School of Intelligent Robotics and Advanced Manufacturing. Just like what Professor Yabing Jing introduced, I think some of the labs are open, maybe not all the labs. If you're interested, we can show some virtual tour, or we can show some slides of the current infrastructure and the facilities. And you're welcome to talk to us and contact us. So sorry, I joined the meeting a little bit late, and so I'm outside on the way.
No problem. Perfect. You answered my question like I was looking for. Okay, so that is so cool.
Yeah.
And lastly, like maybe last question goes as is like in the robotics lab setup, what all advanced setup tools the university has? Like I just wanted to know the robotics and the production lab. What is the advanced machines or tools that you have?
I think the robotics and advanced materials is specialty of Professor Wu Zuxuan's lab, and our lab is more on the AI. So I believe Professor Wu, they have very good laboratories for demonstration to the students, and I have seen also the news from their lab where the robotics they can do very complex finger manipulations. 就是吴教授的这边的实验室 they can do very complex movement for the robotics already. I think we have totally 5 research institutes and 3 different departments in our school. So I think if you want to know more details, you can visit the website of the school and look at which institute is best suited for you and which department is more suitable for research direction.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Lao Shi.
Thank you.
Zoing. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello there. I have done bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from Zhejiang University, China, with specialization in design, automation, manufacturing. Along with, I have a question that can I join, would your department consider my application like me for a master's program in robotics?
As I understand that the enrollment policy is the same, no matter which school or you're applying for. You can either apply for the direct PhD that without master degree, or you can apply it when you have a master degree and then go for the doctoral degrees. That's in the normal track. The direct track is you will get a PhD without master degrees. I believe our staff from the international office, they can answer these, but this is like standard program that independent of which school you're applying, no matter it is the school for robotics and advanced manufacturing, or it is the school for future energy and info, or school for information. That is
No,
standard module.
basically the question is my background is from mechanical engineering and automation. Now I want to switch for my master degrees as a robotics because my research was on robotic arm simulation. So I want to get it better. I have degrees in PLC like programmable logistic controls, Python, AutoCAD, SCADA. So this is more like aligned with robotics. So can I apply for master degree in your department?
I will ask Yaping to switch back to the research directions that we have advertised, because our English module is in the process of development. In this first year, we have 3 modules. Yaping, can you go back to the 3 different areas in our current education module? Of course, we want to work with the colleagues in the robotics, our school. For example, Professor Wu and Professor Mei Yongfeng, they are working intensively on robotics. I believe they will soon establish also international study program. But currently, our study program is within this more on the computational mechanics, intelligent mechanics. Yaping, can you go back to the 3 research directions that we are providing in the PhD program?
Okay.
Yaping, are you there?
Here is 2 research field. One is artificial intelligence and engineering scientific computing. The other, 为什么不能翻页呢？
Yeah, let's go to the
the
next
other
page.
is smart materials and structures. Yeah, in current
intelligent materials.
PhD, yeah, in current PhD program, we have such 2 directions. Of course, we can collaborate with other department or institute within our college. This is no problem. We can find a common topic for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If you're interested in robotics, maybe still under this programs that we have designed, you can collaborate with Professor Wu, Professor Jiang, Professor Mei, many colleagues in the institute, that we can work jointly. It's just that inside the current PhD program, it is called the Intelligent Materials and Structures. The other one is related to computational mechanics. Yeah.
Yes, because my 75% of the courses are like robotics type, but the title of the degree is mechanical engineering. So therefore, I was asking about this.
I believe we can find a solution by working together with other colleagues if you're interested. But maybe you don't do the PhD directly with our institute, but I believe the other constituting institutes in our school that is doing robotics, they will be also very happy to discuss with you.
Okay, can you share the faculty list, like link of the faculty list?
I think Professor Wu introduced our school of advanced robotics, intelligent robotics at the beginning. There is official website that is available in both languages. And in this website, you will see 5 research institutes and an overview of faculty staff. And I believe it's in both English and Chinese. And same, our institute is also in the at the website. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Perfect. I have 2 questions about the PhD program in this institute. My first question is like, how many PhD students do you have each year in this college?
It depends on the number of the supervisors, Usually, one supervisor will recruit the PhD student around one to 3 PhD students. So, so it depends on the number of the supervisors. So the current institute is in the founding stage. We don't have so many faculty staff. For example, this year we have recruited 5 PhD students, and next year we are planning another 6 PhD students. So it's not so large. I believe other institutes, they are larger because they have been established earlier. So you can look at the number of faculty staff, and there is a upper limit on the number of the students that we can recruit, but maybe not for the international students. I think you're right. Yeah, for the international students, there's no upper limit, so we can recruit as at the moment it is much as you if there is suitable candidate. So there's no upper limit. I'm talking about the students from China, from mainland China. So every year it's about 5 to 6 students at the moment. And for international students, it's the first year we established the international program. We will see how many applicants we will get. Of course, we encourage all qualified applicants can be accepted, but we also need to ensure they get sufficient supervision. So we need to measure the quotation, the ratio between the students and supervisor.
I see. Thanks for the
yeah, you're
really
welcome.
good answer. My second question would be, so I have a master degree in physics from Germany, and I would like to have the more emphasized, focus on quantum AI and doing simulation in manufacturing and so on. Is there any focus like this in your college that for me could be interesting to do PhD?
I know some professors working on advanced manufacturing. I don't know specific person who is working on quantum AI, but I think for quantum computers, there is a school of related to computer science that is working on this. But maybe Professor Wu knows someone who is working on quantum technology, quantum with AI for production. Professor Wu is a
my question
professors
would be like
from School of
usage.
Physics, like working in quantum computing. Yep.
I see, but I'm more like interested in the usage of quantum computing for manufacturing and for the robotics and high performance computing and so on. So that's why I'm here for the introduction of this institute and this college. So is it like any approach to connect two fields together and work in
I
this
think
college?
it's possible. At the moment, our institute leader, Professor Tim Rakzuk, that Yabing showed at the beginning, that he's looking at the photonic, or neuromorphic computing that can accelerate the computation by orders of magnitude. Because even there is not a mature and reliable quantum source at the moment for the quantum computing. If we have quantum computing, it is not sufficient to deal with even larger matrix operations. So it is quite experimental stage. Of course, it's about research. You can always try something new. And at the moment, it is still a long way to go, isn't it, between the quantum computing and then before it can be applied in manufacturing. We don't have directly the quantum computing topic, but we have neuromorphic and photonic and optic computing.
I understand. But by theory, theoretically, you would say the faculty would be open to explore more new opportunities, right?
Yeah, we are open to explore new opportunities, but we need to also make sure that you can do frontiers research topic and be able to finish the PhD within a reasonable amount of time. So we need to be quite confident that you get sufficient support during your PhD.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can answer the question since you have already unmuted.
If you have other questions or if you think about questions after the presentation, you can also drop us an email. Our email address is just cmxai at
I just
Fudan.
post our email
Yeah.
address in the chat.
Yeah, Yabing just post the email address in the chat for Zoom that you can see. It's cmxai@fudan.edu.cn. And if you come up with questions afterwards, you're welcome to drop us this email and we will answer in time. I don't see further questions at the moment.
Yes, sorry, I just still in this introduce of the institute, right? I'm young, I'm from Vietnam. I just graduated from University Yokohama in from the Japan, right? And my master degree is in the construction management. And my interest in just focus on the optimization operation. So I see in this slide about the first topic that we focus about the maybe the computation method, right? So because I see in the student university, they don't have about the construction department, right? So if whether I can to join this institute and I will do about the project that they can maybe cooperate with the another department such as the urban management.
So your background is mainly in the construction management, is it correct? Because your voice is a little bit choppy. I didn't hear it very clear. I heard that
Yes,
you
yes.
did
I'm graduated at the master in the construction management, but I have the manuscript that's published in the Q1 and Q2 scholars just focus about the optimization operation. So that's my concern. That's if whether I can to study this program that's to cooperate with the another department such as about the urban management.
That's a common question. Maybe other applicants have the same concern. We will evaluate the scientific background of the applicants. If you did your master degrees in construction management, I don't know what's the percentage of the courses you have taken in science and engineering. Like if it's 50% of the courses, mainly about finance or management or some soft science, or as reasonable amount of subjects is required for the preliminary knowledge in doing PhD, because finally we're doing PhD in engineering. So we will evaluate your background and your preliminary course that you have done. If you have a large gap of the knowledge, for example, without any preliminary knowledge in mechanics or in coding, maybe it is quite difficult. You need to first bridge the gap of knowledge for you to start the PhD. That can be quite challenging if you switch to our institute without the preliminary knowledge, but we can discuss about it and check your background, what you have learned. I think that is also responsible and beneficial for you to plan your academic career. Yeah, but we are open for discussion.
Okay, the time is pretty much clear. Thank you for the Ms. Zhang's sharing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, next session, let's welcome Professor Huang Xiongchuan from the College of Biomedical Engineering.
What? Okay. Yeah, we'll be there. Oh no. Just a moment. Yeah. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. So I suppose everybody can hear me. And today is a great pleasure to be here to introduce the College of Biomedical Engineering at Fudan University. Today we'll be covering several topics. Let me just introduce you the basics of our college. First of all, the college is located in Fudan University, and it has different departments, including the Department of Biomedical Engineering, Institute of Biomedical Engineering and Technology, Center for Micro and Nanosystems, which teaches integrated circuits for biomedical applications. We also have Institute for Brain and Intelligence, as well as multi-scale research institute for complex systems. And we model our curriculum after world-leading universities with top-tier medical schools. One key features of our program is that in Fudan University, we have multiples of medical schools as well as affiliated hospitals of Fudan University. We focus on the interdisciplinary integration of artificial intelligence, integrated circuits, and biomedical engineering and biomedicine. We're committed to fostering the interdisciplinary and comprehensive talents to integrate expertise across multiple fields. And we have several key research facilities and platforms, including two state key laboratories. One is the State Key Laboratory of Integrated Circuits and Systems. The other is the Key Laboratory of Medical Neurobiology. We also have the National Integrated Circuits Innovation Center, as well as National Industry Education Integration and Innovation Platform for integrated circuits for tackling medical challenges, as well as for artificial intelligence. As regard for the Ministry of Education, we have Frontiers in Bioscience Research Center, as well as the Integrated Research and Development Platform of Ministry of Education, focusing on the next generation circuits technology and integration research platform. So as you can see, we're not only very strong in the research platform, but also in courses, we take a lot of efforts to make it very wide ranging, as well as the deep in the scope. First of all, we have basic mathematics and physical courses, as with many other engineering schools. And the core modules, including the core modules on signal processing, on biomedicine, as well as in integrated circuits. This is for the professional advancement. For research breakthroughs, we do have different fields. One track is medical imaging and artificial intelligence track. The other is biomedical data and science track. The last one is the biomedical sensing and integrated circuits track. For the key biomedical equipment core algorithms, we do have technologies for brain science, key technologies for biomedicine and technologies, and the foundations for integrated circuits and biomedical engineering. I think one thing people care about is what is the prospect for graduates. First of all, many students, they choose to further study, to continue study either abroad or domestically in China. After that, we have around 18% of employment rate in domestic markets. Regarding destination, after graduation, we do have about 10% of graduates going to the public sector, and in other research field or technology field, people going to the semiconductor and IT information technology field, as well as in medical devices, and 9% of graduates going to other different fields. And as you can see, we have many collaborations as well as many companies as the destinations for different different students after the graduations. And also we have very high rankings in various subjects. For example, in the higher education China subject ratings, we got A+ in 2024. We also have one Nobel Prize winning faculty currently in our school, in our college. We do have several world-class faculty, including academicians, in 16 as a specific number. Regarding the funds, we have abundant fundings for researches, and for each research faculties, for example, professors or associate professors. So the average funding is 4.8 million RMBs at this moment. Furthermore, so regarding how many faculty members we have, there are like 43 people. And one important thing is the undergraduate student to faculty ratio is 1:2. So for so we have very high ratio of faculties, which gives us a ample opportunity for students to interact with teachers or professors. Lastly, but not the least, upon graduation of the undergraduate study, about 50% of the students can enter graduate study without taking the exam. So the recommendation rate for graduate admission is around 50%. Also, for the international cooperations, we have several projects ongoing with different countries and different research groups around the world, including Canada, United Kingdom, Chile, Italy, and France, Belarus. You can see that many of them are in the field of advanced technologies, including the smart health, artificial intelligence, big data, and the ultrasonic and the hardware development. So right now, we have different majors, including at this year we have enrollment in the engineering experimental class, and we also have engineering college the excellent class. And for the majors, we do have biomedical engineering, and we do have the PhD to bachelor, so the integrated track, which means that you need to enter once you enter bachelor's track as a fresh student, you can continue study till your PhD at graduation. We do have a dual degree program as well. We do have a dual degree program for biomedical engineering, information science, and computational science, focusing on the artificial intelligence. So our program is highly rated in the Times Higher Education as A+. This is some details of our educational reform vision version 3.0. So right now we are doing this restructuring of our courses, and the goal is to fostering the innovation and the knowledge giving, as well as taking on the most advanced courses in artificial intelligence and many new things we can study. So as our graduate students, so that we don't have to study knowledge of like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, because the knowledge is really evolving very, very rapidly. We don't want our student to focus on things like many that is already obsolete. So in our fields, we are continuously improving our educational platform and our courses. So right now that we are embracing the artificial intelligence in our teaching as well as in our research. So the aims of our program is the aim of, excuse me, let me just get rid of this. Okay. So we are focusing on how to make our program valuable for everybody. So the aim of our biomedical engineering program is, first of all, it has a very broad scope, and the foundation is very solid. And what is important in our program is that we focus on the ability or capability-oriented education, so that not only we study or we teach knowledge, but also the ability to solve problems, to solve real-world problems. As for research, we also fostering innovation, so that we highly value the creative thinking in our program. This is some example of a distinguished faculty, and we have, as we said, we have several different fields, and in each different field, we have people responsible. We have professors responsible in different in their teaching and research. And this is for 4 different fields, including artificial intelligence, just a moment, medical big data, brain intelligence, biosensors, and biochips. And as you can see that we have many distinguished faculties, including the faculties in the industry as well as in the hospitals. Here are just some examples. First of all, Professor Mohammed Sawan, which is a fellow of the Canadian Academy of Engineering, fellow of the Engineering Institute of Canada, as well as a fellow of the Royal Society of Canada. We also have Professor Shen Dinggang, which is also a fellow of American Institute of Medical and Biological Engineering. He's also a co-CEO of United Imaging Integrated intelligent company, and many people know that this company is very well known for their medical devices, including the CT scanners and MRI scanners. We also have Professor Sun Jianguo. He's a national distinguished expert and the founder of DMT MedTech. He's also graduate from the 83 of our university. We also have Dr. Tao Hu. He's a director of National Key Laboratory of Sensor Technology, and founder and chief scientist of MuroX. And for the affiliated hospitals, we do have President Zhou Xintao. He's the director of affiliated Eye and EMT Hospital of Fudan University, and President Wang Yi, Fudan Children's Hospital of Fudan University, as well as President Bao is in the hospital affiliated to the Huadong Hospital of Fudan University, as well as Professor Gen Daoying. She is a vice director of Huashan Hospital, which is also affiliated with Fudan University. Here's just some example of our core systems. We don't need to go to the details, but as you can see, for the foundations, we have signal processing signals and communication systems, foundation of information theory, those kind of courses. And for the future-proof courses, we have intelligent brain-computer interfaces, frontiers of biosensing technology. And for the other type of very important thing, we need to have our grad students, our students to be capable of doing real-world experiments and solving real-world problems. So we do have different lab courses, including the general physics, signal and systems, analog and digital circuits lab, etc. And our faculties, as we just mentioned, that we have over 40 faculties in teaching and research, and another over 20 other staffs. 32 faculties hold senior title, including the research professor, researcher, professor, young professors, and we also have technicians which supports our operations and experiments. This is some funding situations, so we don't need to go to all the numbers, but as you can see, on average, our faculty members have 4.8 million RMB in fundings. And furthermore, I want to introduce the education program of Master of Engineering. That is a little bit different from Master of Science, but it is very market-oriented and application-driven. So in this project or in this program, what is important is that we have not only an academic education, but also industrial education. So that is why we have a dual supervisor systems. Once you enter this program, you will have a dedicated academic advisor, which is a professor like me, and the industry mentor, which could be an advanced or senior engineer in some companies in the industry of biomedical engineering and other fields, which is related to our study. And this is course information. This is just preliminary, so I just we don't need to see go into all the details of each courses. You can see that in this program we have both the core degree courses and electives. So once you enter, you're supposed to take some of the core. You're supposed to choose from the core degree courses. It's as well as you can freely choose the different program electives, including the photon in different fields. You can see our field is very diverse. in not only the ultrasound technology, but also biochips, integrated circuits, semiconductor, sensors, as well as a brain-computer interface, which is a combination of different fields, including the material science, engineering, and biology, as well as medical sciences. Upon graduation, our graduates in the Master of Engineering program is supposed to have a professionalism and social responsibility, and also, of course, expertise and innovation in the field of biomedical engineering. Furthermore, I think we highly emphasize and the research and critical thinking so that you can expect to have even publications and you may be also ready for doctor studies. And also importantly, that we are global facing university so that global communication and impact is expected upon graduation or graduates from our program. If we go one step further, we will have a doctor of engineering in electrical information, and this is also very similar to master of engineering in the same field. And the educational system is similar, but of course we focus more on the research and also building on our research and building things up from ground. So and also having your own innovation and make your own mark in the world. But another important thing is that we still focus on the industrial training so that you will also have academic advisor and industrial advisor. And this one is particularly important since this is a field that not only we need to have we need to have knowledge, but also the means to tackle problems in the real world and make a real impact. And this is also similarly the course information. You again need to select from the core degree courses as well as program electives. And similarly to our master program, but those courses are even more advanced. So we expect you to have already finished, have some advanced knowledge, but also through the courses we expand the scope of your knowledge, so that you can have a better understanding of why you are doing this thing and doing the research, but as well as how you can finish it. And upon graduation, again, we will have professional leadership and academic responsibility, and you are expected to be able to conduct research ethically and professionally. Also, for the in other field, not in other in other words, you will have the ability to conduct autonomous research and critical thinking scholarship. And we expect our scholars or our graduates of doctoral engineering to have global influence and scholarly impact of the field, not only in the small circle, but around the world. So that's a very short introduction of our program in the biomedical engineering school. And if anyone wants to have some questions or some request, this is our contact information. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Professor Huang, for the amazing sharing. Now let's move to the QA session. If you have any question, it's a great chance to ask the professor directly.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. So, sir, I'm a biomedical engineer graduate, and I am currently working as a junior AI engineer in a medical company. So, I wanted to ask if you guys offer master leading to PhD, or if a student could directly enroll into PhD, skipping the masters. Is it possible?
No. For now, we don't have a PhD. Like you said, you have a bachelor degree and you can apply to the PhD. No, if you only have a bachelor degree, you can only apply for the master program.
What about masters leading to PhD? Do you
Yeah,
have
thank
something
you.
like that?
So you already have a master program, or do you already
No,
have?
no,
Yeah, okay.
no.
You
I
have
have a
that.
bachelor's degree. I have a bachelor's degree. So
Okay. So
if
the
right,
question is whether
so
we have.
in certain countries like Singapore, etc., they offer direct PhD to bachelor students. So this was a question.
Oh, we don't have it right now at this moment. Yeah. So you
Okay.
have to get your master's, and then you go for your PhD.
Okay. And is there any specified research group to biomedical robotics in your department?
Biomedical robotics. I think as far as we know, it's probably not in a biomedic school, but it's probably in some other faculties of or schools of Fudan University. So I suggest you to check the website, and you can find them.
So like no
Hello.
dedicated from not
Yeah, you
nothing
may
dedicated
want
from.
to check with the College of Intelligent Robotics and Advanced Manufacturing, and they just finished their presentation like an hour ago. But we can leave their email into the chat box so you can contact
Yeah,
them.
can you please? Yeah. Also, can you please leave this PPT for me as well? Because like I would like to
Sorry,
go into
we
detail
don't
further
share
detail.
the PPT, but we will record this session and we will share it on YouTube. You can follow us on YouTube. You search Study at Fudan. We'll put all
Okay.
the
That would be really
presentations up.
grateful.
Okay?
Yeah, that would be really grateful. Thank you.
No problem.
Anyone? Any other questions?
I think there's some question in the chat box. Yeah, but it's also answered by our colleagues. So. Master's, please.
In the chat box, Anne is asking about where to find a list of professors and their research interests. I hope you can see on the screen. You can find the email address of the College of Biomedical Engineering and also the website and also the telephone number here. So you can directly email College of Biomedical Engineering and they will give you a list of professors. And you can also check their website by yourself and check about the faculty list, okay? Any more questions? You can raise your hand in the Zoom and we will unmute you, okay? Any more questions?
Guys, it's really great chance that you can talk to the professors from the schools and department directly. Please come up with any question if you are interested in their programs.
Hello, Professor. Can I speak?
Yes, please go ahead.
My name is Aksa Atlas from Pakistan. My bachelor is in prosthetic and orthotics, and I'm interested in rehabilitation engineering as well as smart assistive device. Is there research opportunities in biomedical engineering program that align with the prosthetic or orthotic or rehabilitation technology?
I think there are some professors doing this those kind of projects. Um, yeah, as far as I know, I think there are several professors. Um, do you need the names, or maybe I can just point you to the websites and you can look for those professors?
Yes, sir, please. Orthotics and prosthetics related.
Question in the chat box. May I know the eligibility for biomedical engineering? Hello, Dr. Sharvari. You are putting a question in our chat box. Are you referring to the master program in biomedical engineering or PhD? You can actually raise your hand and we can unmute you, okay? Not answering. Dr. Shavari. Mm.
For the lady who just asked me about the program and the professors, I think if you just click on the link in the chat box, you can find some of the professors, and also for the last one, you can find his research, which is relevant to your questions.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So another question is that I have a master degree in data science. Do I need to publish before applying for PhD for master's degree or? Okay. Oh, the question. I think. I think publishing before applying for PhD, I think that's not necessary. Of course, if you have publication, that will increase your chance of admission. And yeah, I think the other question is Dr. Shawari about eligibility for master's degree. So yeah, I think we sent the application requirements to you. You can just click on the link and you can find it.
Okay, if there are no more questions, I think today's session will end up here.
Oh, okay.
One more.
Yeah, I think we mentioned publication good credentials. Yeah, I think patents will be also appreciated, of course. Yeah. The question is from Raja. Yes. So I think the evaluation process is all-round evaluation. So we look not only on the publication or patents, but also on what you have been doing in your bachelor study or master study in case you're applying for a PhD degree. So it's just like applying for any other universities or grad schools. Of course, working experience also counts. I think there's another question. Is there any English taught English taught bachelor program related to data science and big data? So I can't speak for the faculty of data science and big data because I'm in the biomedical engineering school. So, but if you can just leave your question in the public, I think somebody in the chat box in the chat may be able to answer your question for the English taught bachelor program.
Well, please check the following link. I think that answered your question. Well, if there are no more questions, then today's info session will one more.
And if your college has relevant interdisciplinary master of science program, other faculty of applying. My current students doing bioinformatics data, previously did by engineer and looking for postgrad opportunities. Well, this discipline must work with the other faculties of biomedical science. I like to maybe you can clarify a question. I think our college, of course, our college is an interdisciplinary college and programs of other faculty of biomedical. So you mean collaborations with other universities? Joint program of we do have in like national and international collaborations, but it depends on what you are seeking. So of course, if you are looking for opportunities, I think you can, yeah, just you can just do some researching for our programs, and if you are interested, definitely apply. I definitely encourage everybody to, if you are interested, to apply. I think for the scholarships, there's also a link for application for how to apply for scholarships.
Yeah, about the scholarships, you can see through the website about the basic requirements of the scholarship. You can apply through our application system and apply online. Now the Chinese government scholarship and Shanghai government scholarship is available for you to apply in the first session. And our suggestion is that if you want to apply for scholarships, it's better to apply in the first session. Okay.
So also there's a question about data science and big data programs. So if there's any links, I think the best thing is just to search for School of Data Science on Google. So we have a college for data science. There is also a question in Chinese.
It's okay.
The question is yeah, okay.
For the last question, we have like all the contact informations of the department you want to apply on our website. And about the question Chinese, about the deadline of the master application, it should be the next year, March the 31st, the end of the March, yeah.
End of March next year, 2026 year.
就是2026年3月31号。
Oh, so yeah, you can also look for the chat box. There are messages regarding the application or admission phases. So the phase 1 is this year. Phase 2 is next year.
Yeah. We have 2 sessions, and the first ends December 12th, and the second is last from the next March 1 to the 31st.
Okay, I think it's pretty much conclude today's presentation and info session. Thank you, Professor Huang from the College of Biomedical and Engineering. And same time, see you guys on Monday. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye bye.